Hydration, very important. Hydrate yourself. Easy peasy.
Befriend the policeman.
We have made it onto the trolley. Barely any room.
Amazing, amazing.
Oh no, what do we do? Paying off that mortgage, baby. Here we go. Here we go. That's a very New Orleans shot right there. Don't freak people out.
It's my lucky day. My lucky day. My lucky day. My lucky
Magnet! Look at that boy go. Oh, little thing. Okay.
Got it. It's yellow, it's yellow.
Up, 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 up.
Don't show my feet, I need a face.
It's my lucky day.
Hey, my name is Matt Johnson, and today I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes and showing you how to film a wedding. But this is not my wedding. No, I'm here in New Orleans, Louisiana with my friends Caleb and Elaine from KEJ Productions. And they're going to be filming the wedding while I film them. So, very meta, I'm filming them film a wedding, and you get to come along and see how they do it. So this is gonna be a whole lot of fun. We're filming a rehearsal dinner tonight and the full wedding tomorrow. It's gonna be a parade, lots of fun stuff, super cool, super high end. So excited to bring you along on this adventure.
Rehearsal dinner time. We are here at Virgin Hotels in New Orleans. That's where we're gonna be having the rehearsal dinner. And yeah, gotta park now, gotta get the car parking paid for, and then we're going in. Cool stuff. There we go. Going up, 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 up. 13th floor. Hi, so nice. Go for the hug, go for the hug.
How are you?
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, Matt Johnson, nice to meet you. Yeah, nice.
I really am.
Got that emotion. We have made it to the rehearsal dinner location. You just met. What's happening? What just happened?
So we just saw all of the family. Like we've been part of this family for a while now, and now our last bride, Sumner, she's now pregnant and alongside Elaine. So it's like just a cool family reunion. Very sweet.
I guess I'm sort of intrigued here. Like, where do you envision this sort of stuff here with the rehearsal dinner going into the main wedding film? Do you have any thoughts on how you're going to integrate this into the film?
Yeah. What about Elaine talk?
Unless it's a really poignant toast, I typically don't involve rehearsal dinner toast into the film. Really, I use rehearsal dinner more to show just interaction with family, genuine just joy in different settings. Obviously, if we can get them out here for a portrait session just for some variety and some of those candy shots, that's great. But really, it's to capture. It's for them to familiarize themselves with us. Having cameras around them, I feel like, is the most valuable part of rehearsal dinner.
Yeah, and it's cool whenever like the guests and the family and stuff like that. Obviously, we know them, but like a lot of people don't know us, and so now we get to just have a touch point of like, hey, here we are, and for tomorrow, for the wedding day, we'll be more familiar. So we like it. It's always good.
I guess what you would say for the wedding film is that they're not necessarily going to be using a lot of the footage that they capture today. So half the reason they're coming to the rehearsal dinner is so they have the opportunity to build a better connection with the couple. They want to build a better relationship with them. They want them to be comfortable with them on camera. And so it's really neat to see them do that. We already saw them meeting the couple and hugging on them, and they got to see an older couple that they'd filmed. They got to meet the family. So everybody's gonna just feel more comfortable whenever they're filming them and have cameras in their face tomorrow. And also, we're up here on this beautiful balcony, beautiful rooftop view, and they say, hey, let's get some portrait shots up here too while we have time. Not like the photographer's gonna be here getting in their way. They have pretty much free reign to get some really, really cool shots here. So I know they're already seeing some spots up here on the balcony they want to get. And who knows, we might take them down to the streets as well and get a little bit too. Really, really cool.
go down and get some establishing shots of the building and maybe some traffic, maybe some sky. I don't know, whatever feels right at the time. I didn't bring my ND filter because it's kind of shadowy in the these long like building ways. So let's see how it works. It should be okay though.
That's a very New Orleans shot right there. All right, where's Caleb going?
He's gonna go grab the couple, see if we can get a few portraits while the sun is where we want it. I was originally tasked with doing that, and I saw they were fully engaged with some people that they had clearly not seen in a long time, and so my thought is always client first. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna give it 10 minutes and see if we can catch them kind of in between conversations, like good conversations.
For context here, Elaine is the polite one, but she has no qualms about sending Caleb in there to interrupt them. And she's like, Caleb, go get him. So Caleb's got to go be the bad guy, and they're like, hey, by the way, we want to film you guys. Come outside. So
Part of that is because when Caleb gives direction, it sounds so much nicer than me.
the awkward stuff, now I'm going to take charge. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, so we're likely gonna do, I'll do cutaways and stuff like that on this. Mostly for these types of moments where it's kind of informal. I'll do cutaways on this, but otherwise I'll probably go, like for tomorrow, we'll be either handheld doing cutaways or I'll use a monopod. Like, we all kind of do it just on the fly.
What do we got?
So this is the Aperture MC Pro, which it's not out yet, so we're really excited to use it. It has a lot of cool features, including these magnets, which are pretty neat whenever you're trying to like do stuff like that. That's pretty neat. Or this fancy mount.
A big warm welcome to our to-be family as of tomorrow.
Name's Thomas, Caroline Thomas. I'm moved that this is finally happening.
The portraiture we did out here is so much more than we typically get on a wedding day. So it's like, if we got 0 portraiture tomorrow, like I am 100% confident I could build an edit just off of that.
For sure.
Which is another reason why I love Rehearsal Dinner, because it just takes that pressure off. And tomorrow I can legitimately tell the couple, like, and the photographer, like, hey, just enjoy this time together. Like, we don't need anything. We're just gonna shoot around you and get what we get. I love having that freedom on a wedding day, and you only get that really if you shoot Rehearsal Dinner.
It was helpful that we didn't have the photographer wasn't here with us. We had a photographer here with us, but it wasn't the actual photographer tomorrow. So I think that also helped. I think we're a little bit spoiled today, but it doesn't always happen this way, but definitely get those portrait moments during Rehearsal Dinner. That was
Rehearsal Dinner done. Toast done. Elaine is over it. Elaine's ready for bed.
I'm just trying to stay in motion.
She's trying to stay in motion with that baby. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes. So, early bedtime, and then we gotta get back up and film a whole wedding tomorrow. Easy peasy.
Good morning. The wedding day is upon us. The forecast today is 90% chance of rain, and it's about 8 a.m. right now. I'm about to head down to the pool deck with Caleb, where we are going to fly the drone. Good place to do it, good time to do it, should not be crowded, and it's not raining yet, so get your drone flying in while you can.
Caleb, good morning. What's on the agenda?
So we're gonna fly today in New Orleans, and so I've done a little bit of research as far as like what I want out of this. I know that the French Quarter is like that direction, and actually if you like peek your head some way, you can actually see like all the cool French Quarter stuff. And then there's a bridge out this direction, and this is like the southeast side of the city, and this is the north side. And the only reason I know that is because I looked on my compass, just like it sounds smart on camera, you know? Anyways, we're flying with the Mavic Pro 2. I'm gonna try to keep it in this general direction and getting some stuff and trying to keep line of sight. I'm using Polar Pro Indies. This is the Indy 4 because I scratched up my Indy 8. But we should be fine with this. It's very overcast.
We get to play the fun game this morning. Will Caleb lose his drone? Always a fun game.
Okay, we're good. We got satellites. Here we go. You ready? Let's do this.
The last thing that you want is to be taking off next to a hotel and having people look out their window as they're waking up and seeing a drone flying, and they're gonna freak out. So taking off like you did, go up like 10 feet, cruise out away from the hotel. That's how I've done it too whenever I've been flying near a hotel, because you know, you don't want to freak out people. That's the whole goal when you're flying a drone. Don't freak people out. Just getting some air here. Stepping up another 2 feet is very helpful to him. His technique, you got to stand up high. I've done the same thing before. It's important. Helps out a lot.
Gotta get those antennas up, you know?
Huge difference in antenna strength when you stand on a little ledge like that.
Okay, so there's like a bridge that's that way. I'm filming towards us and towards like the downtown area. I'm gonna try to frame it to where it has the bridge and like the cityscape together. I think that would look kind of cool. Right now I'm just flying the river and going towards the bridge. It's cool movement. So I'm like, I use the remote settings. It's mode 2, I believe it is. It's a little bit different than a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all use the standard one. I like to play video games, and it just works better for the way that how I operate my drone.
Drone flight complete. Now it's breakfast time, and then we actually have to, you know, film a wedding. No big deal.
Yeah, we'll go and recharge this guy, and I'll probably take it up later if I can, and if the weather's playing nice. I think we're gonna have a break in the weather around sunset, so we'll see.
We are now headed to the venue, still casually dressed. Caleb has this massive golf bag with all of their tripods and light stands and lights inside, so we're gonna bring those to the venue, drop those off so don't have to set that up later. It's a little dim in here, but there's also a 90% chance of rain today. So glad things are covered. And yeah, ceremony and reception site here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, now we gotta go head back to the hotel, get prepped for the actual bride and groom start getting ready.
Yeah.
Right? Cool.
Let's do it.
Sweet. So here's the issue that we're running into. The venue for the wedding is right here, and there's a music stage because there is a music festival going on while the wedding is happening. And so we're running the issue where establishing shots are gonna be difficult, and then on top of that, once you do the second line parade dance with the couple, they were thinking about flying the drone, but it's sort of crowded. And there might be like musicians on the stage, all that sort of stuff, so that might not work. So we're just sort of figuring things out here. That's how weddings are, though, especially in a city. You got to work around everybody else and just make it work. All right, the wedding day is about to begin. We just rode in a taxi cab over here to the hotel where the couple's getting ready, and it is pouring, like monsoon level. I was outside for 2 seconds and I am soaked. It is so intense.
Don't show my feet, I need a pedicure.
To be clear, Elaine, I'll get more views if you show your feet. It's a whole thing. Like, the viewers like that sort of stuff. That's how you make the money on YouTube.
Is that how I start my OnlyFans?
Yeah, this is how you start your... Caleb's like, oh no, what are we doing? Paying off that mortgage, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're about to go up to the room, see the couple, start filming this shindig.
Typically wait until make sure everybody's decent.
Hi. Is everyone decent? Is it okay if Caleb and Matt come in? Okay.
Hey!
What's up?
Happy wedding day!
Hello, everyone. Socks? I was like, I'm gonna die.
His little outfit.
His outfit.
Strapping up. Sounds
Yeah, don't say that. I'm gonna go outside.
You're gonna go outside?
I need to get some more of the city rain. Yeah, I need more, way more staff. And I need to get the front of this building.
Bridesmaids, got a little bit of shots of them getting ready, looking good. Now Caleb needs to do some establishing shots, even though it's pouring rain. Hopefully, looks like it's cut off a little bit, so some shots of the building, stuff like that. And then we're off to film the guys getting ready. So Elaine's gonna stay in here, hang out with the girls, make sure they cover that. They're splitting up. Sorry, there's only one of me, so I'm going with Caleb because more variety. Here we go.
I just saw the key card right there, so I didn't know. Awesome.
We are good.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go this way.
Look, I don't see the point of both me and Caleb both needing to go out into the rain. So, yes, I did film him while he was out there in it, and I stayed over here where I was dry. I think that's just smart for me as a BTS shooter. Oh, he's getting another shot. Hold on, hold on. Look at that boy go. Oh, little thing. Okay.
Got it.
Made it. Very wet.
I need to change my monitor back. Yo, yo! What's up? Happy wedding day. Hey, how's it? Hey guys.
Didn't get too wet.
Oh, yeah, no, I got soaked.
Just soaked.
Yeah, like my left foot. I was like,
day.
I'm gonna need a towel, maybe two. We're all good though. How are y'all?
Wonderful.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, I like that other room, and I think I can use it despite all the things around. We'll find out if he has any details, and I'll start sorting that out to like get it together. I feel pretty good though.
Good news is we found the guys, and we also figured out there's a stairwell that we can take, so we don't have to go all the way down to the lobby if there's not a key. We can just take the stairwell up to the back up to the girls whenever we're ready to do that. So yeah, now we're gonna film everybody hanging out. Should be fun. Getting your little detail shots over there.
Getting some detail shots. I'm just cleaning this up a little bit.
This is what you do as a filmmaker. You clean up rooms so you can film them.
I'm looking at like the shadows in between my fingers to see how that light's gonna hit his face. But this is gonna look beautiful. We don't usually use like details and stuff like that for the guys. It helps to have some passing shots, but like what I like about doing this, especially in a place where I'm gonna have him get ready, is he has a place to grab that stuff and put it. So there's a lot of action in between like the grabbing and putting on. So it's like really helpful to like gather all that stuff in that. Do your thing there. If we need to pull some extra cable, we can do that too.
Groomsman that is doubling as that guest with a camera that the photographers look at angrily. This is him. He's the guy. But he's shooting film, so it's pretty cool. Like, it's pretty cool.
I didn't make it to groomsman, but
He's not, okay, sorry, he's not even a groomsman.
Yes.
He's just the guest
fiance's
with the camera that everyone is judging.
Only thing we need, bridal party, ceremony, formal events, and that's it. If we get more portrait, it's like candy on candy on candy. So I'm happy. I'm thrilled with that. So nice.
We have made it onto the trolley, barely any room, but now to the wedding venue. Engaging the ceremony setup here, and things are looking interesting. Kind of dark in here. Got these warm overhead lights. Smaller, pretty cramped setup here with the chairs. Gonna have to make it work. Gonna see how this turns out here, and I'll see what Caleb and Lane, how they want to set up their cameras, etc. for it. Should be very interesting. What's Caleb doing?
Killing that speaker for ceremony. At least just putting it on the ground.
So one of the issues they're having is that there are these two massive speakers here, one over here, one over here, and they're just kind of there. And so Caleb's gonna see if he can have them move this other speaker so that way it's at least out of the way a little bit, because it's kind of the reception setup here. They got the band out here, so like, how are we gonna set it up? It's a cramped space. So I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna see if they can move that speaker a little bit, and they'll have a little more room for the ceremony, and then they can move it back for the reception. Okay, so what's on the agenda then?
Okay, so I think my next move is to let people get settled a little bit because it's kind of chaotic. And then I think we're supposed to do bridal party and family stuff. We won't be hanging out with the family stuff too much. We'll be setting up for our ceremony during that time. So that's what we got next.
Now Caleb and I are about to film some detail shots of the ceremony site right over here.
All right, so I'm gonna take the output of this speaker.
It's real nice.
Cable.
Caleb has a little clamp that he puts on the speaker to hold his recorder there, which I love. I'm like, I need one of those. And then on top of that, he's also putting the XLR cable in, and his XLR cable is labeled video. So that way the band knows, like, oh, that's the video XLR. Oh, okay. And they're not gonna unplug it. Just little stuff like that. Like, I love little things like that. So genius. Now, you said this is not the main source of audio, though. So what is the main source of audio? What are you doing for that?
For me, it's gonna be more of the lavaliers. So we're gonna use 2 Zoom F2s, one on the groom and one on the officiant. And then we have a redundant, you know, the X8 as our redundancy. It's gonna be good. It's time to get some sticks set up. I'm using a V-mount battery for our key light, and then I use MPF batteries on our hair light because that one's not as bright. So for this key light, I have to run a cable down and through. So for me, I already have it pre-run, so I don't have to deal.
See, it's little stuff like that, like the little cloth covers for the light stand. Like, oh, this was so smart, and it looks so clean. It's such a great way of doing things. So if you're doing with luxury, doing higher-end weddings, and you don't want to stand out, you want to blend in. You don't want your gear to be distracting the other vendors, and you also want to be on the planner's good side. And this is going to be a great way for you to be on the good side. So little pole wraps for your light stand and the cable. Genius stuff. So good. So smart. I love it.
And pre-run the cable. That one was easy, but I'm not running a cable in it. I need the extra battery life on this key light. Especially in moments like this where, like, man, if we have to punt and I needed to light this thing up or just shoot one of our lights into the white tent just to like get a bounce going, I could do that. D-tap extension cable goes right into the adapter for our Aperture 60X.
Look how clean that looks. So
amazing,
clean.
Amazing.
Wow.
These things are like $8.
Worth it. Beware if you film a wedding in New Orleans, there's a pretty decent chance you might get a secondhand contact high just from the amount of weed being smoked in this city. It's very impressive.
This is our primary tripod. I give this one to Elaine. It has a great ball head. iPhoto with the Komodo KS, iFootage or whatever it is. We got it because I think on recommendation from Lindsay from LaRev, and it's been nice. And then we'll be upgrading this one to the same just for continuity and because they're different colors.
Oh wow, it's the efficient. Look at him. He knows what he's doing. He's an expert.
What time is it? We got 25? I'm just gonna leave it rolling. Are you cool, guys?
Okay, we are T-minus about 20 minutes till ceremony. Caleb just mic'd the officiants. That's good. The groom already has a mic on him from the first look. They just need to turn that on. They have 1 angle, 2 angles set up here, 3 angles going for the ceremony. Yeah, soon. We're almost there. About to get this party started.
We're just talking through a ceremony setup. We talked to photographers, told them that what our game plan is. I need a wide shot, but I don't want it with a speaker in it. So I'm gonna just push in far enough to where I can get as wide as I can, probably at 24, to just crop everything else out. It'll look like a smaller ceremony, but at least it'll be wide.
Love it. Now, I realize that you may think, oh, it could be disruptive for you to adjust the lighting at the wedding. And I understand where you're coming from there, where you're thinking, oh, you don't want to move the light too much or make too much new changes because it's going to disrupt the guests. But think about it, in this moment, there's only 2 people here that are thinking about lighting. Well, 3 if you count me. There's only 3 of us, okay, that are thinking about lighting. Nobody else cares about the lighting right now of how the ceremony is going to look. So it's on Caleb and Elaine to make it look good. And so they need to light it well. They need to make sure that it looks good. So it looks like they're gonna bounce a little light off the ceiling here, which is white tint, lighten up the front, a little ambiance. It's gonna make things look a lot better, not only on camera, but also just for the attendees that are watching. So stuff like this, super important to do and get right, and it makes a huge difference.
I don't want my bride in the shadow. If there's gonna be a shadow, I'd rather it be on the groom. Sorry guys, and it's a little bit more centered.
X8's rolling.
Rad. So yeah, we're all good. We're just waiting for ceremony.
14 minutes till ceremony, and Caleb just brought me a sparkling water with lime, and oh, that is what I needed to get me through the rest of this wedding. Hydration, very important. Hydrate yourself.
Should we do some yoga real quick?
This one here, couple is coming out any second now. Caleb is launching the drone to get an aerial shot of the parade, and Elaine's in there somewhere. This is crazy. The old compass calibration.
It forced me into it.
Yeah, you're like, no. I'm really impressed they're not out there yet. Oh yeah, here they come.
Come on, baby, come on, come on. Oh, it's yellow, it's yellow.
Caleb's getting a bit, but they're delaying now.
He's probably screaming.
Oh yeah, he was stressing getting that thing in the air.
But look how smooth that was. That was smooth. We knew what we had to do.
Baby, you know the experience, huh?
How's your battery life looking? How's your battery life looking?
84%.
84, okay.
I think we're all right.
Just hanging out. Okay. Here we go. I'm really proud of you for not crashing into a building.
Yeah, I was in tripod mode for most of the time. I was like, not today. Slow and steady wins the race.
Elaine nearly died. That's my first second line parade. Pretty fun. Now we got like a normal wedding reception, I guess. We gotta do that too. Okay, cool. Here we go. Tell me what you got.
Dude, I have this drone shot, and it happened like in the second half when they turned the street, where like the buildings were framed up, and like I came through. It was magical, man. Like, I don't know if it's any good, but it felt good in the moment. And so I think I got it.
That's all you can hope for, is it to feel good
Yeah.
in the moment.
I just remember being it like, and it was exciting because they're in the middle of everybody. And I'm like doing it, I'm like, just practice. It looks pretty good. I have it pretty spot right now. You see how it's lighting up that tape, that chair? That's probably where we're gonna be, where they're gonna sit, and the toaster next to them. Unless they're not doing toast in there, right?
I don't think so. Okay, they're picking a nice spot for the toast. Out here, you have a nice floral backdrop. Should look really nice.
Woo! Magnet! So good, man. Okay, got our hair light. Now we just need our fill. Whoops! Sorry. Just blinded those people.
And I'm gonna have to fill that. I'm gonna need that as a fill, because naturally they're gonna turn and they're gonna be too much in the shadow. So I'm gonna have that. We're gonna use that. Can you angle that to fill? Yeah, up. And just intensity down, but yeah. Intensity down.
I didn't hear a word she said, but I think she said flood.
What's next?
So we just got our sticks done. We're
Did
back.
you get that shot?
No. I need to go get a wide shot of the party. Well, it's full. I mean, it's gonna be full all night. I guarantee it. This band's pretty dope. I'm gonna ask her if I can kill the festoon light to put our lights on. Hey, do you mind if we turn on our lights and turn off the festoon light just for like parties?
Do whatever you want.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
I got you. It's gonna look real cool.
All right.
What's the plan?
So we've only had successful bubbles with front light. No, that's not true. We've done it both ways, but we prefer it in front light.
All right, a couple's about to be doing a bubble exit. Yes, bubbles, which if you've ever filmed bubbles, you need, and I mean you need to light them because otherwise it's gonna be super flat and you're not gonna be able to see the bubbles at all. So by lighting them, especially with the bright spotlights, really gonna make the bubbles really pop. So, well, they're not gonna pop. They're gonna show up on the screen. If they pop, then you wouldn't be able to see them because they're bubbles. Anyways, yeah, couple is about to exit here in a little pedicab. Pretty cool. But there are gonna be bubbles out front as they come out and should be pretty cool. So I'm almost done with this wedding. Last little bit here.
I need to go and film some of that last dance, but I'm sure they're not going yet. There's so many people inside still.
You concerned somebody's gonna steal your light?
I don't think so. I just, you know how it goes. I have to go film that last dance, but I have a light right there. It's just any way you could just be around. Yeah, be around. Thank you so much. All good. See, that's good.
There we go. There we go.
Befriend the policeman.
What's the plan now?
We're gonna go and do this bubble exit. I already got my light set up. I think Elaine's out there already.
Your light needs to be turned on.
I need to turn on my light. Oh. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
There you go.
Does the job.
We did it. Wedding over, complete.
Let's definitely stay connected and congratulations.
Thank you.
Debrief. How we feeling?
It was a great day. I feel really great. I was a little bit worried for a party because I didn't have a lot of bride dancing, but got that sorted and I got her on the floor and I'm really happy with what we have. And it was real and sweet and she was dancing with her boo, so.
Yeah.
Last dance was beautiful.
Oh, it's so beautiful. My content is really good.
Bubble exit was hectic, but worked, I think. Just the whole day was just like amazing. And I think the people is the reason why it was amazing, which is why we're really picky with our couples and folks we work with, just because days are like this. They're just easy and like, it's a pleasure to be here and you can participate in all the things. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a low anxious day. Just
low anxiety, yeah.
So I'd say it was a good day.
What do you think, Matt?
I personally loved it. Every minute of it. So good, like incredible couple. So thank you so much for letting me like hang out with y'all all day here, and 2 days really. It's been a lot of fun. And it was super cool to see how Caleb and Elaine work because they're a couple and me and Rachel, we film together and we're a couple, but it's just interesting seeing the different couple dynamics and how those work and how y'all are able to capture some really, really good stuff, especially at a higher level than even we're doing in terms especially of like what you're charging and how you're doing things in like these luxury level weddings where you have to make these couples happy and you have to do it right. And it was really cool being able to see y'all balance that. So loved it. Super cool. Super great. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.
Before you go, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the sponsor of this video, Music Bed. I've said it before many times and I'll say it again here. Music is the essential piece of any video that brings
everything together. I'm sure I've made that evident throughout this behind the scenes, where I wanted to create a vibe for this video that matched the energy and feeling that you get of being in New Orleans. I intentionally chose music to better reflect the couple and the city that this wedding took place in, and this music made the video feel more cohesive. So music is really important. If you choose the wrong songs, your audience is going to notice and they're not going to be as engaged with the film that they're watching. That's why I made the switch to MusicBed way back in 2011. Yes, I've been using them for over 13 years now. In my experience, MusicBed has the best selection of highly curated music that gives my audience an authentic, emotional connection to the video. Don't just take my word for it though. Here are some examples. For the wedding of Monica and David, they were all about having a big party. So I chose the song Where I Wanna Be by Daisy Chain to show the fun and excitement they had while having fun with their friends. Or if you want to take things more serious and emotional, during the tearful vows of Paul and Monica's wedding ceremony, I knew that I needed a song that would reflect that powerful moment. So I chose Awakening by Amanda Cook. This song elevated and enhanced the emotions of the film in such a beautiful way. You can hear the difference for yourself and try MusicBed for free for a limited time with a 14-day free trial. Trust me, after those 14 days are up, you're going to want to switch to MusicBed, so use the link down in the description to sign up today. Also, if you've made it to this part of the video, I want you to know that if you are a new wedding filmmaker, if you're just getting started and you want help booking your first couple, I've put together a free workshop called, appropriately enough, How to Book Your First Wedding in 30 Days or Less. You can click the link down below to watch this workshop. As I said, it is completely free, and I think it's going to be super helpful to you. It's full of practical advice that you can immediately start using to book your first wedding. Would love for you to check it out. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.
I feel so good today. Been lucky. What a lovely day. Woke up on a vibe, y'all. Got a brand new thing. Yes, all going my way. My shoes got sold. Got a strut in my walk now. Got a pocket full of sun. Won't say it won't go down. I'm a winner, I can feel it in the city, yeah.